All right, guys, what's up? And I'm back to review Menasor. I'll include in the beginning some just in shots pictures of these guys, or actually little video snippets. I'll try to include those in the beginning before I open them. But so I got this guy opened up, and couple things, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I love Superion, awesome figure, sturdy, great figure, great. This guy, in my honest opinion, sucks. I know a lot of people have talked about how great he is. And again, these are probably people who are sponsored and can't say anything negative. But have no problem telling the truth as to what I think about this figure. As you can see, he is in probably the best looking mode, I think, leg-wise, to make him look proportionate and normal. The way that Hasbro wants this guy transformed is just stupid. And I'll show you why I'm saying that. But as you can see, a couple issues right out the gate. My breakdown figure, he won't close up right here. It's super tight. I mean, I just don't have time to be messing with it. So, I mean, I'm sure I could get it to fit better, but there's a nice little gap there. This one, Dead End, I think is his name, doesn't stay together too well. So, I mean, it's not perfect. It's a good looking figure if you're just going to leave it on a shelf and whatever, which is usually what I do anyways. So, I mean, he will look cool on the shelf. But it's not very sturdy. I'm afraid he's probably going to fall at some point. This chest piece with Blackjack is okay, but I mean, it doesn't peg in to save its life. So it's kind of crap there. And I mean, it's fine to just kind of close this up. It doesn't look very finished, if you ask me, when it's like that. But I mean, it is what it is. I knew as soon as I got Motormaster that this was going to be an issue. I was really excited about this figure. I love Drag Strip. The rest of them just suck. I wanted to like Breakdown a lot, but again, he doesn't close up very well. This guy, whatever his name is, he's fine, but the rest of them all have their little quirks, which again, Hasbro, is always some issues, quality issues here or there. It's expected, but still, all in all, I mean, it's a cool figure to have, especially if you grew up in the 80s and you love Menasor like I do, but it's just not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. So I'll show you guys. So if you want to do it the way that Hasbro wants you to have his legs, and I'm sure you've probably seen this, but so you need to peg in, let me see, yeah, I pegged in. So you need to, this leg doesn't have any ratchet for some reason. This one's like super tight, so that's annoying, but okay, so that's pretty much the best I could do. That's actually, I just sat messing with this at my coffee table, and he looked like crap the whole time, and that's actually the first time I've actually been able to get him into his normal position. It doesn't look bad. It's just it's super squatty and wide. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but again, I couldn't get him to do this a few minutes ago, so I don't know how easy it is to get back like that. See, because you need to have the perfect angle on these feet, because they're not touching the ground totally. Because as soon as you make them touch, like that's what you get. He's got like little stumps. Now, you can, of course, maybe try to position him somehow. I think he looks stupid no matter how you position him, but that's my negative opinion on this guy. I just hate spending $120 basically on something that sucks. But I mean, I don't know. It's love and hate. I love the figure in general, the idea of the figure, but the quality on this just sucks. So, I mean, again, what I do is I'll straighten it out, and I'll just tuck right below those tabs. I'll just kind of rest the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the pegs, I'll just rest them on those knee plates and tuck that in, and then he's much taller. You can't straighten him up too much, though, because when you do that, then he looks like he's going to fall over backwards. So there's no happy medium, really, with this guy. It's pretty much a mess any way you look at it. But I won't be negative anymore. I'm going to turn this video around. So, I mean, there are some other videos that people have done. There's been pictures. There's some cool stuff if people have just kind of made him a lot better. I'm thinking there is a company, and I forget who it is, that they're going to make a third-party Motormaster. And I think that'd be interesting to see because he's just not that great. So, again, I'm going to dick around with this, try to get this to tighten up. This one I'll probably put a little bit of super glue in there just to kind of get it stuck. So there's going to be some things I'm going to do to this guy. I almost thought, I was talking to my fiance about it, and I was like, I may just throw this guy up on eBay and sell him because I'm not that excited about it. But when I, think about it, I really love this figure. I had the Fans Project one. I never even opened it. I just don't have time anymore to sit and mess around and, do all this transformation stuff. That one was really complex. Just didn't have time or the interest in it. So this is a very simple figure. I just wish that it was a little bit better made. I think once I start adjusting it and messing around with it, it will be better. I'm going to put a little bit of super glue probably on the pegs here and let that dry, and then stick this on and then see if I can get this guy to hold. There are some people who made, little adjustments here or there to this guy to make him stay on. Well, that's cool, but it just doesn't look right, and it still doesn't hold in very well. It's one thing when people take a picture of something, but I mean, I can make this guy into, a bunch of different positions and stick him on his chest, and it will stay there for a picture, but to stay over time, it's going to fall off. This guy right now falls right off. So, I mean, again, it's something it's just laying there. It's not pegged in. I definitely don't mind that gap under his neck. I know some people hate that. It doesn't bother me. But again, the figures themselves are cool, and that's what's the tough thing about it. I know this is a little bit different review for me, but, I mean, I'm just a little upset with the figure. I just thought it was going to be better. I saw a lot of people with issues on the legs and stuff, and I just said, well, whatever. Everyone's got problems with something, but I don't know. Like right now, that's probably, for me, that's the best that he's going to look. Menasor wise, Motormaster wise, those legs, it's awful. So I don't know if anyone else, mine's definitely defective on one side with the ratchets, but I still don't think it's going to make a difference for holding them up. So, the figures themselves, I mean, they all transform great. There's a bunch of other videos out there. I'm not doing a video on each individual one because I don't think people are going to really watch it more than 100 views, but, they all transform great. I've just got high hopes for all these figures, and it's sad when it doesn't work out. But again, I mean, I definitely love, in general, these figures. I do have Hot Shot or Hotspot, whatever it is, and those other combiners that they just announced. I have them on pre-order, but I honestly think I'm going to cancel it. The big one that I'm waiting for is my DX9, the Charugan, whatever it is, the Astro Train that they're making. That looks sick, and I know that's got a couple little issues with it so far. I know some test videos have been out there from some other people, and I mean, that looked really cool. So that's something I'm really excited about because I'm a big fan of Astro Train. So, but that's it, guys. I'm gonna kind of sign off here. But if you see this guy out in stores, pick up, some of it. Pick it up. Try it yourself. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Don't order them. Don't buy them in any of these places. I mean, there's just no point. You pay top dollar for this stuff, and I mean, it's not 100% where it should be at. If Takara comes out with a version of this, maybe it'd be worth picking up. But if you can only get one Combiner Wars, set like this, Aerial Bots, Silverbolt, Foreman Superion is the way to go, without a doubt. So one thing I may try to do is I may try to take my Optimus Prime mold and swap him out for Motormaster just to see the difference, because my Optimus Prime mold has crazy tight ratchets in the hips. So I'm going to try that just to see if it's a difference. If it makes a big difference, then maybe I could just get a new Motormaster and return this one. So we'll see. But I hope you guys appreciate the video. It's my honest opinion. If you don't like it, don't watch, don't follow me, but I really think that, honesty is the best, and, making up stories about how great a figure is just sucks, because when you spend $120, nobody wants to hear that. Again, I know a lot of people have been very honest about his legs and things like that. Hopefully that's something that you do take, because it's, you're not going to get the #1 figure out of this. So pick up what I said, if you want to. If not, no big deal. But I appreciate everyone who follows me, subscribes, like, favorite, share the videos. I appreciate them. And we'll be back soon, guys.